So this is the second video of the Causality series. Here we will be discussing about poisoning, which is one hell of a topic. Okay, there are many different kinds of poisons available out there, but then these are the most common ones that I have seen during my posting. So I thought let's go through something which is more common instead of reading about everything that is available out there in the market. So firstly, coming to acid ingestion. Okay, and you need to know, see, whenever a person comes with a poisoning case, it is not mandatory that you have to put in a rice tube and then do a gastric lavage. So you need to be well versed and aware with what are the cases that are, where rice tube is contraindicated, such as in acid poisoning, except for a phenol poisoning, which I'll be telling you soon. And then hydrocarbon poisoning, and there are quite a lot of cases which I think I'll mention it there outside. Okay, fine. Coming to acid poisoning, where HCl is, the most common one, the bathroom acid that is available out there. People usually come with ingesting that thing. And how do you rule out is, first thing, if there are, whenever a person takes some acid ingestion, do not be scared that, oh my god, something must have happened to this person. Nothing would have actually happened to that person, because since it is an acid and it causes a lot of physical, derangements, that's not called derangement, sorry, a lot of physical pain to the person. He might not actually take in more than about 50 ml, I say, because since it's so burning, the patient might not be able to ingest as much as he wanted to. Okay, so whenever you see a patient with bathroom acid ingestion, do not worry, nothing will happen to him most of the times, because apart from if the acid drips on his face or neck or something, like the physical ulcerations, apart from that, what you get is chalky teeth that you notice, and then a lot of oral mucosal ulcerations, redness, that is what you observe. Apart from that, he must not have taken more than a 50 ml of acid ingestion. Do not do a gastric lavage in an acid poisoning case. Okay, it's just symptomatic management for this person, and nothing else. Just monitor the vitals, symptomatic management, that is it. Whereas an alkali ingestion, take sodium hypochlorite, that is much more dangerous. The person can ingest as much as he wants, but the damage done in an alkali ingestion is far greater than an acid ingestion, because alkali ingestion, it causes a much deeper penetration, so that is more vulnerable. Okay, coming to the next one, that is kerosene. Kerosene is a hydrocarbon, so never do a gastric lavage, because there are high chances of aspiration pneumonia. Do not do. And the management is more or less the same. It's just symptomatic management, monitor the vitals, and then do not do a gastric lavage. That is it. Nothing else much. And then coming to organophosphorus compounds. So what are these organophosphorus compounds? Well, we have a lot of OPCs available out there, malathion, parathion, and then you have all the agricultural pesticides that you use for farming. All of them are OPCs. Most of them are OPCs, okay? And this is one of the most common thing. They come, take the bottle and come to you saying that my brother or son has ingested all of this, and usually it is an OPC, okay? This OPC has most of the cholinergic effects. So what you do is, first, whenever you get an organophosphorus case, excuse me for that, whenever you get an organophosphorus case, what do you have to do? Any case, vitals are the most important thing you have to check. Okay, apart from that, what you do is that you start a gastric lavage, very important, and any source of contact, like contaminated dresses or something, contaminated hands he's trying to put on his face or something, try to just decontaminate the person. Even if it's taken by the mouth, if you see there's some water, the poison dripping out or something, then just try to get it out. Contact based management is important. And coming to the next thing is gastric lavage, important. So ideally gastric lavage is preferable if within 1 to 2 hours of ingestion, but then we still try to do it thereafter. Ideal is within 1 to 2 hours of ingestion is very good. And then the next thing, after doing a gastric lavage, then you put him on good fluids and start on atropine. Okay, how much do you administer atropine? I think I'll discuss it in the coming videos as well in detail. But right now, atropine maximum you can give of 50 mg, but you give until the signs of atropinization appear. So what are they? Dry, warm, flushed skins, dilated pupils. That is something you look for. After that, you have antidotes like DAM and pralidoxin, and that is it you do for organophosphorus. Okay, coming to PCM, that's another over-the-counter available drug. So people usually take a lot of PCM, like they usually take about 20 to 50 in number, and just gastric lavage and symptomatic management. You do have an antidote for PCM, but we do not usually use that. Coming to eptoin, what is eptoin? Eptoin is nothing but phenytoin. These people, I've seen a lot of cases people coming with eptoin injection, just the same management, symptomatic gastric lavage, and then check for vitals, monitoring. That's it. Then phenol is something that I want to stress upon, because I have seen a case where the person came with phenol injection. Phenol is nothing but carbolic acid. So when we come to acid, we might think that Ryle's tube is contraindicated in acid, as I've told, but then phenol is an exception. Okay, where once I had to argue with my nurse saying that no, you have to do a Ryle's tube, and then she was saying that no, it's an acid, I can't do. But then I opened the Google, I showed her that yes, you have to do for a phenol injection. Mind you, because phenol has a greater amount of systemic absorption. So it is very important that you do a Ryle's tube gastric lavage as soon as possible. Okay, then the rest is just the symptomatic management. Coming to sanitizer injection, so this is one of the latest poison added here. We have sanitizer injection, that is nothing but an alcohol based. So we usually do not put in a gastric lavage. No gastric lavage, just symptomatic management, nothing will happen to the person. Okay, sanitizer is latest. Okay, and see, coming to sanitizer and alcohol injection, after whenever possible, try to do a endoscopy within 72 hours, because after 72 hours fibrosis will start, and there are high chances of perforation of esophagus or your stomach. So preferably within 72 hours do an endoscopy, or after 3 months, that is at the end of fibrosis, you can do, if there are to look after for any scarring or something, so you will do it like that. So this is all about poisons. If you have any doubts, just let me know in the comment section below. If there are any mistakes, please do let me know. And like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching. So next video might be about trauma.